If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Yeah, let me share my screen. Okay. So yeah, that day we are discussing about the product prices and everything. Okay. So we have we have created the hierarchy and explained about you like what are the catalog here, like catalog and everything, catalog version, category, subcategory, and everything. Okay, we have also created a product manager and logged into product back office, basically product cockpit. And let's today understand the some feature of product cockpit. Okay, let's create some product cockpit related things, and after that we'll move to the classification system, and then content catalog related, that is nothing smart edit. So our main agenda will be cockpit, then after that classification system, then after that you're going to the smart edit. Okay, there's a lot of subtopic inside this. So under the product cockpit we have created the product and basically go to the entire hierarchy. Okay, so let's go to the product cockpit. So product cockpit admin can also access the product cockpit. Okay, so if you log in by the admin named, so admin named like that admin user also have access to the maximum authorization here. So maximum cockpit admin can access. Okay, admin can access also the smart edit. So many things admin can access because it has all the permissions. Okay, so here we are discussing about the catalogs. So here you can see we have created a training catalog and we also created the product and everything, but training catalog product you cannot see into the front end because you need front end side where you are going to display your catalog. Okay, and how the catalog is related, that is basic content related thing. In website, each website has their default product catalog. So since training catalog is not attached to any website, so you cannot see any detail or any product of training catalog into front end. For that you need to make a site first. So let's already we have these product like apparel UK site and electronic site. So we have already these things. So let's change that thing in the existing one and understand how that product and so on, how that we are going to create product and we are going to display into the front end. Again, I'm saying that this is a like a session we are doing on the basis of like from the back of product cockpit, but in real time you are going to use the impacts to import and export the data. Okay, here we are creating manually just for your understanding. Okay, so for apparel side we have a apparel product catalog, electronic side we have electronic product catalog, and for power tool side we have power tool catalog. Okay, so these three catalog, and these are the basically classification which we are going to discuss after some time. Okay, so in product catalog, this is a product catalog. Under this product catalog, if we create any product, then it will show into the front end, basically apparel side. Let's create under the okay. Okay. So in this stage, you have option to create a product here. Okay. If you click like this, and then you just give any name here. Okay. In the real time, what you are going to insert update product table with this approval status and everything. But here manually we are creating that. Like internally, you are going to hit the same table, product table. Either you create from here, you create from the back office, or you create from the impacts. You are going to hit product table itself only. Okay, everything is saving in the product table. So just creating training product, and next. Okay, now giving the training products one. Just finish it. Okay, so now this product is created, but this product will not display into the front end. Why? Because this product is created in this stage and the data present into the front end is from the online version. So what you need to do, you need to first sync that product to the online. Okay, so just search your product here. This is the product. So this is not synced yet. So how you're going to sync? Just select from here. This is how you're syncing from the product cockpit and do the sync from stage to online. Okay, it takes 10 to 15 seconds to complete the sync process. You can see here it is syncing, it's done. Okay, now this product is synced. So if we are going to see something into front, since this is not basically like this product is not indexed, so you cannot search. Index means it is, this product is not present in Solar, so you cannot search. Okay, so in place of search, we are going to hit directly this product. So how the product and this URL is working in Hybris, if this product has not any categories, /p and then product code. What is the product code? This one is the product and this is the product code. Okay, so let's try to search by this product, train product. Okay, but you cannot find anything because this product is still, it even it is available in online version, but you cannot see this product. I'm just mentioning those steps. Okay. First, create product in staged version. After the creating product, sync to online. Hit the product URL. This URL we hit that this URL, but still this product is no product found. Okay, no product found. Why no product found? Because you go here and you see this approval status is checked one. Okay, checked product never show into the front end. Only approved product is showing into the front end. Okay, so just approve this, save this, and then try to sync it again. Okay, sync it, and now your product is approved in status. Okay, so your product is synced and with approved one. This is a valid product now. Okay, so why it is not showing? Because so first approve, then this. Okay, so we have synced this product and now this approved one. Go here and okay, now this product is showing to you. Okay, so what is the basic criteria to show that product into the front end? That it should be present in online version and it should be approved in status. Of course, it has their basic thing is available like product code, product name. This you can see, this is product code, train product, and training product one is the product name. And we have not entered anything else. These are the core attribute, code and name. And just like out of box, these are things are related, but the basic criteria, it should be available into the online version and approved in status. Okay, now next thing is that you can go, if you try to search same product here, train product, So you can, it is coming now. Okay, it is coming means in background, definitely indexings are run after the creator update. Indexing is automatically run. If that job is not was not running, or basically it didn't complete it, so you cannot see this one in the searching. So why it is coming searching? Because in background, basically that is update job is already scheduled. It is running like every 15 to 20 minutes. So this is already completed. That's why you can see into the front end. So this data is now coming from the PLP page. So this PLP page is coming from the Solar search, basically Solar DB, and this is coming from this is the descriptive page, product description page. So this is coming from the your DB. Okay. Now, next thing you can see that this product is always coming into the home. It doesn't have any breadcrumbs, so you can see that it doesn't contain. Normally, if you go to any products, okay, so how the product is coming, if you open any product, so this is home, then category, then snow wear woman, snow jacket, then there's basically these are the some categories, super category, subcategory, then product code, or basically product. But this product is always displaying in home. So it means either you can create a new category and assign this product to particular category, or move this product to some category, existing category. In that case, this product will display under that category. Okay. So this is the product. Okay. So how you can move that? You can assign some category here. Where this is a category system. Either you can assign some category here, okay, or you can create your own category and then assign that category. And similarly, you can see that here the quality of the core attribute is somewhat 40%, marketing attribute is 6%. It means the core attribute still is not completed. Marketing attribute, what are the things which is pending? It's delivery time, description, there are no prices, there are no manufacturer, no super category, no sales unit, nothing is there. Similarly for the marketing attributes. So these are the mandatory attribute basically which enhance your product, which is not available. Okay. So you can assign this category, and how you are going to assign the category in the real time, you are going to assign those category by using the index only. Okay, so let's assign like this is we are creating the so up here product catalog, there is the staged one. Okay, I'm giving into the jacket apparel product catalog staged. I'm just saying now jacket has already super category. Okay, and I saved it. Now after that I need to sync it. Just closing this one. Okay. This sync is completed. Now go to this product, refresh it, and now you can see this product is now not coming in home, rather it is coming on some particular breadcrumbs. Basically, I have created the jacket, but jacket already have the streetwear man, and before that it's already have the category. So this is super category, then subcategory. So just I assign the jackets, automatically it will take the any super category, and by using the super category, it is forming the proper breadcrumbs, and this product is now available under some category, or basically under some navigation. It's not available into the home only. Okay, and similarly, since you have added this one, so immediately you can see your core attribute quality has increased to 50%. Okay, data quality is not good, so data quality is now it's a 50%. Okay, and how the data quality you can see, similarly we can see the similar kind of data quality in LinkedIn, but that is in different way. This is we call e-commerce, and that is something called the profile related. Okay, so the process is quite similar, the concept is quite similar here, how you are going to increase the data quality. Now, so now we have added the basic attribute here. Basic attribute means which can show that thing into the front end. Now our next step that we are going to add some extra attribute which increase the data quality of this product. And what is the purpose of this data quality? Basically to enhance the customer experience. And who is managing this data quality? Product manager is managing the data quality. Okay, so we have added categories, and after that now data quality. At the data quality, but just see that what are the things are missing for this. The delivery time is description, so let's add the description. Okay, we have a description, so you have this training product and just save it. Immediately you can see that this data quality has gained to 60%. Okay, now next thing is that you can add the manufacturer name, you can add the prices. So how can I add the prices? Prices is here. Okay, now prices are the entirely different table. These are the relation between the product. Either you can create the price from here, or you have a price table where you can create the price and attach to the product. I will show you both way. If you create a price from here, so I'm giving any price, suppose 1500, like $15, something like that, and the currency pound, 15 pound basically, and unit means pieces, means per piece, the price is per piece. Scale is 1. What is the scale? I will show you later. Okay, this price is net or gross, it is not important, just finish it. Okay, now it has price. Okay, now data quality, if you save it again, data quality has increased. Now data quality is satisfactory, you can see 70%. Similarly, you can give the manufacturer and sales unit. In property you have sales unit, you can see the pieces. In the extended attribute ID or that EAN number, manufacturer is suppose training only, and you can see similar kind of delivery time will be 2 days or 3 days, something like that. You can enter. You can see now core attribute quality is 100%. Now let's sync it. Okay, after syncing, here there is a product usability, no description is there, then the description everything will reflect here. Just okay, now so you can see this is the description is coming now, this is the price is coming now, this is product summary, the product name, product code is coming now. The only problem is that this product is still out of box. So out of box means this product doesn't have a stock. Basically this is not. Now second thing is that this product doesn't have stock. It means you are going to add that stock, and that stock is not comes under the core attribute, rather that comes under the marketing attribute. Marketing attribute is basically which enhance the basically product quality. Product quality like it enhance the selling quality, means more sellable product is called the marketing attribute. Like it's come promotion, images, like this, it comes under the marketing. Like a lot of things you can see there. Okay, now our next thing to do this. Okay, let's add some stock on this. And okay, before that I will show you how to add the price. This one is the we have added the price. Okay, automatically product code is populated here. Okay, let's add the price for this product only from the different way. Okay, how we are going to add? Localhost back office. We're going to add this price by the back office, by using back office. Okay, this is 2 way. Third way, how to add the price? By using the impacts, basically the feed, how the feed is coming. You can import the fees, basically feed, and attach to the product. So prices comes under the price setting. Okay, under the price setting, you can see the prices. Under the prices, you can see price rows. Price setting, prices, price rows. Open it. Okay, now we have already created prices. You can see 15 online and stage worth version. Okay, create new price. Now here it is asking the product. There it was not asking the product, because if you create prices under that product, automatically product is populated. But here price row to know which product you are talking. Okay, so train product. Okay. Stage 1 and product price class. This is not important, but because we don't have class any, it is customer specific price. No. What is the unit pieces scale and what is the price for this? We are giving price again, giving the 20, and the current for this I'm giving currency for the dollar, $20, and gross. Just finish it. Okay, once you have created, just go here and refresh it. Okay, I'm just syncing this one. Okay, automatically one more price row has created for the dollar. Automatically one more price row has created for the dollar. Okay, how I have created? We have created from the back office by using the price rows. Okay, now we are going to discuss the what is the scale and all that we are also going to discuss. Okay, so now next thing is that we need to add some stock for this. Okay, so if you don't have price, you cannot sell product. If you don't have stock, you cannot sell product. If your product is checked version, you cannot sell product. Okay, so how to add the stock? Before adding the stock, just understand the relation between the stocks and product. Okay, so in product, this is your website. Website have multiple stores and there is a multiple warehouses.
Deepak,
Yeah,
if there are two flow, then which flow it will take?
in that case, if there is two price row, so that is generally in that case only two price row only exist if you have basically start and end time of price row. Okay, generally for the same quantity, same scale, same unit, it will not pick up the price row. Okay, there should not be, that is basically bug. If you have a two price row with the same identical price row, that is the basically bug. And it happen only if you have a like a price row which are going to expire after 10 days, then you are going to create a new price row and you have not created or deleted old price row. That will be identical but different expiry date, start and expiry date. And suppose if you have identical price row, purely identical price row, in that case literally you cannot, that an identical price row means only that prices changes and the scale and everything is same, like 15 pound, then if something is 20 pound and everything is other thing is same. In that case you don't know which price it will pick up because in the code it will take the first value. Okay, it will fetch from the price row and it will take the first value of that particular, though so sometime it will show 15 and sometimes it will show 20 also. Okay, so it totally depends upon that. When you are extracting, the basically it is extracting as a collection and list, so which will come first, it will just take that one and show into the front end. Okay,
Okay, from where we will give expiry date and all?
that is basically customization. Okay, and normally for like B2B, I can't see anything that you can see. Either you can use this one, start and end date, basically validity period, or you can give your own also. Okay, so this is a validity period you can give. This is the start and end date for this price row, and if you are not going to use the existing, and you can give your expiry and end date also, some customization if you want. Okay. Similarly, you can same thing you can see into the back office also. Okay, this is the price row, and here you can see that start and end date. Okay, so sometimes we use this one, and in the real time we are using the product here, but in sometimes I have also seen that they have a product identifier class here basically product identifier, just this one. So sometimes they use this column. Product identifier is also a product code. Okay, so by some project use this column to attach this price row with the product, and some project use this column. Okay, both is fine. Okay, it depends upon that which project is using which one. That's only. Okay. Next thing is that yeah, we're discussing about the stock. Okay, so under the website we have a base store. This is store 1, base store 2, store 3. Okay, house 1, warehouse 2. Similarly, we have multiple warehouse 3 and warehouse 4. Warehouse is basically a place where the physical quantity of product is stored. Basically, it stores the stock. Warehouse contains stocks. Okay, in real time. Okay, so now website is not directly attached to base warehouse. Rather, website attached to base store, and base store will attach to warehouses. So one website may attach to more than one base store, and one base store may be attached to more than one warehouses. Now thing is that what is the use of this one? Okay, we can directly attach a website to the particular base store. See, base store is basically website is a common thing for you. Okay, you are not going to change your code base for the India, US, and the UK. Code base quite similar. Okay, base store is basically the point to access the data. Okay, when you are accessing from the France, so that time your base store is different. Basically, at that time in France, you need to access the all warehouse which is related to the France only. Okay, so in that case, you need to group those warehouses and attach some basically some in middle, and that middle is basically defined to the website. So base store not only attached to the website, this is also responsible that what is your default currency and what is your default language for your website. If you are opening your website in Canada, and as per the base store, the website will have the currency and languages. Similarly, if you are opening same website in the China, so what is the currency and language with that base store, that website? So website is not has their currency and language. The website will pick up currency and language from the base store. Okay, there's a lot of other things also in the base store. This is one of thing, language, currency, and base store basically group the warehouses and attach to website. So when you are going to basically access the site from China, there is no point to access the base store of the US and because you are not going to deliver some anything from the US. Base store is basically physical quantity. So you need to definitely find the nearest warehouse where you can deliver that thing. So it will group the China warehouses and show to that. Similarly, Japanese warehouses show to them, and similarly US warehouses, and there is some that sometimes we have overlapping like Canada and US. There is some common warehouses. So like this, they can use. So warehouse cannot be directly attached to the website. Rather, warehouse attached to the base store and base store attached to the website. Okay, this is the relation in the real time. Okay, of course, there is a lot of out-of-box flow and services is that we can see later. Now go here and we need to attach some stock. So stock you can attach from the stocks here. Now the thing is that it is basically find stock label for a product. If you click on this, so it is going to see if do we have any stock for this product. We don't have any stocks. Okay, so let's add any stock for this product. Okay, I'm giving. Now what is the product code is that train product. This is our product code. Okay. Which warehouse you want. Now Which warehouse means that now we should know that which warehouse is attached to our apparel site. So you first check that which warehouse is attached to your apparel site. So just open your website in the back office. So website is under the website only, WCMS website, and your website is Apparel UK. Okay, so open Apparel UK. Okay, here you will find base stores. Where is that? Yeah, base store, Apparel UK base store. Okay, Apparel UK store. Now Apparel UK base store is attached to which warehouses. Okay, so you can see these are the warehouses it is attached. AP warehouse, yes, AP warehouse underscore warehouse E, these are the code. So you can use any one warehouse because this site is accessing these warehouses by using that base store. Go here and AP underscore warehouse, you can SEWN all, and you can. So W, now available quantity I want to give 10 and just finish it. Okay, now after that I will sync this one. You can see it is an in stock, 10 in stock. Okay, why? Because I have added 10 values there. Now let's add one more stock here for different warehouses. Same product code. Now warehouse is AP underscore warehouse. Previously we used W, now N, and the quantity I'm giving the 30 here. Finish it. Okay, and now sync it. Anyhow, sync is not probable. Syncing is not related to 40. Okay, stock is not related to the sync and all. Okay, so now it's 40, 30 from the warehouse N, 10 from the warehouse W. So basically it will combine if any product has someone, this is base 2 attached to WH1 and WH2. So this has 20 quantities, this is also a 20 quantity, it will combine and show 40 quantity in the website. Okay. So now your product is in stock, you can order it. Okay, you can order it. Now next thing is that I was showing you, now you can, one more thing concept I will show you, that here we are discussing about the prices. Okay, this is the scale. Let's create one more price, and I'm giving the 13 here. Currency is again pound, unit is pieces, and scale is giving 6 here. What it does mean, the scale you will understand what is that. Finish it and save it and refresh it, sync it, and after syncing just go here. Now here it is saying that what I have given, you can see 6 scale should be 30. It means that 1 to 5 quantity you are selling at the rate of 15 pound, 6 plus quantity you are sending 6 or 6 plus even the 13 pound. This is the basically scale when you are giving to your prices. Similarly, tomorrow you are going to create one more price row, and price you have created 10, and the currency is again pound, unit is pieces, and here you are giving that 15, and just say finish it, save it, sync it, and just refresh it. It's not synced yet. Okay. Now you can see this one, how it is basically working for you. Okay, 1 to 5, $15. If you are going more than 5, buying more than 5 but less than 15, 13 pound, 15 and plus 10 pound. Okay, So this is how this is how scale is for the price. I hope you understand this one. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the question is that when you want, we are going. This is the I'm showing OTB. We have not customized yet anything. Okay. When you are working with the real time project, okay, and real time project, definitely some project, like some of you might work on the existing project and some you might work on the new project. It's like kickoff project. Okay, just taken from the client and you are working on that. In that case, there's a lot of user story. It like client will give you all the user stories, and you also making BA, or you also making the all possible user story related to the e-commerce site. Okay, it doesn't mean that whatever the existing code you have, you are not going to make the user story for that. You are going to make that user story also. Now tomorrow the user story is coming that show only approved product into the site. This is already implemented. Okay, you are not doing. So what you going to, this user story should be there. It is not that this is out of box code is available, because client don't know which code is available out of box, which is not available. Okay, you know that. So you will just take the story, test it, close it, because you are not going to develop anything. Okay, you need to show only the, that is, you're basically showing that show only the out approved product. So this is already approved. You can uncheck this, like if unapproved or checked, it will not show into the front end. Okay, so this is already existing story. Just test it, close it. Similarly, you have a lot of stories which is already, I told you 80% code is already available. So if it falls in your bracket, just test and close it. Don't say the client that is already available, why you are testing that one. Just test it, close it. Okay, this proper testing still we need after the development, even it is out of box code or out of box flow. Okay, now it is saying that there's a lot of marketing activity. We can go one by one also. We can, doesn't need like, okay, like it's in enter the value in the German, so it will basically available in the German language. Enter the thumbnail, enter the basically gallery images. So galleries comes under the multimedia. Okay, so in multimedia, basically what, how we are going to create. Okay, you can create the images, you can create the thumbnail from there. Okay, so how the images, basically images is not directly attached to here. Images is attached here by using the media container. Media container is, as the name specify, the container, basically a table which contain the media. That is media container. And where you can see here media container, everything you cannot see here, you can see into the back office, where under the media or multimedia tab. So if you go here and under the multimedia, you can see media folder, media container, media format, everything is that. Okay, so under the media you can create a your media. Okay, you can create a media container and then upload your media to the media container. That how you are going to do. I'm just like machine. This one is downloaded. Let's go and create media. How we are going to create media? This is media available here. Create media, identifier, whatever you want to give, like washing machine one, anything, WM1. Catalog version, which one is that? I am using apparel product catalog. Apparel, this is basically content related, sorry. So apparel content catalog stays. Media already related to the content. Removable, yes. Next, upload that image. which one I have downloaded here. Okay. Next, it is asking which folder. So this is the media or images folder. Okay. Format is asking which media format. Container is asking. So if you have a container, you can, if you don't have container, you can create it and attach it. You can create container from here, or you can also create container from there also. Like you can create container from anywhere. Like let's see that, do we have container?
Deepak, what is the container?
Container is basically is a media container which contain the media. Basically, again, media is like warehouse is not directly attached to the site that we have base store. Similarly, media, when there is a gallery images, the media container is responsible for that, because in gallery images you have more than one media. So in that case, you need a media container which contain multiple media, and that media container is attached to the product. So media container is not there. So you can create your
all the media for a particular product.
Yeah, media container. Basically, you can create a media container for a particular product also. Yep, you can see there's a lot of media container you're creating as per the product, and you are attaching to that. Okay, so you can create a media container here. Now catalog version again. Now I'm in the appear pro. Apparel UK content catalog is teased. Washing and finish it. I just created a container here. Okay, container name is washing. I have created a media, that is WM. Okay, now here you can attach, this is the media, you can attach the media container also. The media container is washing. And save it. Okay, now format and everything is related. When you are working on the real time project, definitely format is related. What is, which image is for the your wide screen, which is image is related to that mobile. So different pixel and what is the size of on, that just matter, and that comes under the feed only. Everything media is also comes under the feed. I'm just showing you how it is attached. So now you have created a media, you have created media container, and you have attached media container to the this media. Now go here, you have already media container. Okay, so media container related to the gallery images. So this is media container I have attached, and save it. Again, marketing attribute also increased. Okay, and you can also create directly image from here if you want to create. This image is not related to that gallery image. This image is related to basically how with some related to the like front end when you're searching that. So thumbnail related or basically site related. So small image it will show. That image is basically this one. Similarly, we have normal. So many things is there. So logo and everything is not related, but gallery image you will find gallery images and thumbnail for all type of product. Okay, I think there should be a problem. Okay, this media. Ink. Okay, I think it's a product catalog. Okay, just a minute. This is fine. I think there's some problem. Okay, I will look on that this one. Okay, that but you are going to attach similar to like this. Okay, we'll show you on the existing one. The product code, search it, and this I'm just opening the online version. Okay, in the multimedia tab you will show, oh no, it's not coming because the images for this is coming from base product. I will show you about that. Okay, so you can see here it is under that gallery images. There's a lot of, okay, so this is from the product catalog. Okay, so under the gallery images there's a lot of images they have added that. Okay, similarly you can see lot of images they have added for this one, and in images, thumbnail and all. So it depend upon that. You can see now for different screen they have a different images they have added. Okay, similarly when you are going to create your own product, so these image feed will you will get, and you are going to upload this images feed. Okay, so you can see this is a core attribute and marketing attribute of this one. So similarly you are getting by the feed, not you are going to add the manually. Just understand the relation with me. Okay.
If apart from base, we want to display other image, then
Other image in the gallery only, right?
yeah.
Here only you want to add this multiple images, so that
Yes.
you are going to add from here only. Do we have any image for this? Okay, yeah. Oh, so not coming. I think there's some problem. We'll show, see later. This online one. And here you can add the multiple variable, make the multiple container you can add here. Similarly, you can, these are the additional media object, you can add the multiple images, only one. Okay, this image will not show here, rather this image, this gallery image is going to show in there. Okay, so with thumbnail all, you can add multiple things here also, can add multiple, these are coming as a feed. Okay, now marketing activities in all German language you need to include, where you're going to see into the normal. Here you can identify you have multiple languages. Okay, you can add in any languages. So it depends upon the project to project. Okay, so if you have multilingual, definitely you have a multilingual like languages available. So you can marketing attribute increased. So this is how product you can see that these are the product you can see here. Now next thing is that we are discussing about the prices. Also one more thing, a concept I want to discuss here. Prices, as per the quantity we are changing the prices, as per the currency we have also changed the prices. Well, like for the dollar the prices are maybe different. Okay, as per the customer, as per the channel, prices are changes. Okay, now how as per the customer, you can see here we have option that when we are creating the prices, we have option to add the customer. Okay, we have option to add the customer. So there you can create the price. You can like here you can enter the customer when you're creating the price row. So as per the customer price also, since you are working in the B2B, definitely you will face similar kind of a task where you can prices are changes as per the reason, as per the customer, as per the quantity, as per the quotation, the prices are going to change. Okay, next is coupon and promotion, we can add later. So now this is already here, I'm just add to back, I'm just adding one more product, this one. Okay, here now this one, this product is we have added two product. Now let's increase the quantity. Okay, when you increasing the quantity, the price recalculate trigger. Basically what is the price, it is recalculating that increasing decreasing quantity you are creating. Okay, when you add any new item, that price got triggered recalculation. When you are going to remove any item, that price also going to trigger price recalculate. Okay, so these are basically price. Other than that, also some possible scenario where we are going to trigger the price recalculation. So basically increasing decreasing quantity, adding removing any items, or adding removing coupons. Coupons we will discuss at the time of coupon and promotion. Okay, next thing is that here under the prices you will also see some discount rows. You can create the discount rows also for that. Okay, now discount class is not for a specific customer or not. Discount and option that we are not, there's no basically point to discuss a lot about, because in discount and all is not much available. You can see that in the real time. Basically in B2B side we don't use much of discount related things. Okay, one and currency, suppose pound, something like that. Now this will be that target price, whatever the after discount, or this is will be this is not will be target price. Target price, it will basically remove 10% from the target price. So anyhow, discount is not a big task for you because you are not going to use discount in the real time. This online or self. Okay. Now it's a 14. So why I'm saying that 14 is coming, because I have given $1 discount, £1 discount here. So initially it's a 15, but when we added that, it's the 14, $1 they have given. And suppose if I have given this one as a target, okay, this value is not a target. If I will give as a target, what will happen? So this is the Just a moment. Yeah. This is a target, means this will come 1. Okay. Refreshing will not trigger the price recalculation. Okay. Target is 1. Now, what it means, whatever the discount value have entered here, that will become the target. If I'm not giving that as a target, then it will basically, whatever the price is there, it will reduce the value of discount, and the target will be that exact price minus discounted price. But if it is target price, then it will literally not bother about what is the list price or the already price available. It will give whatever the price entered here, that will become the target price for you. Okay. But in the your B2 project, you are not doing this, is just a concept for you. Okay. Okay. Other than that, we have also so many things, reviews and rating, but I don't think that is much related to your project. Reviews and a rating, you can add reviews and rating from here, and like here I'm just adding write a review. This is the product. Okay, but this review is not showing. This review is not showing. Okay. Okay, go here and refresh. Okay, now this review is coming here, but this review is not showing. It means you cannot show review whatever the enter. Rather, first you check that review. Okay, first you check that review, approve that review. Only approve review will be showing into your front. Means whatever the review you are entering, immediately those are not showing here. Okay, I'm opening is the online version. So whatever the review are entering here, that will show into the online version only. It will not show into the stage version, because data here is showing online version. So whatever the modification you are doing here, basically entering any data, so that is also going to the online version only. So what this review I have given, so where you can see under the review tab, you can see this review have added for this product. Now you can see, now you can add and change the review also from here if you have access. And if you approved one, save it, go here, refresh it, and now you can see this is showing to you. Only once you approve the review, then only it's showing. Now this is not a good idea that you are going to review your product your own, and basically you have authorization to change your reviews. So in that case, maximum times we are going to use the third-party integration like Bazaarwise, Google, and so many integration is there related to the approval, where we can basically if we have access, so basically client or basically customer will not authorize. Like any hotel is there, they have access to change the review, so they definitely they will give all positive to them, and whatever the negative they will delete it. Okay, so only approved review we are going to show. B2B, we don't have something this concept. Okay, and also we have some concept of upsell and cross sell. I don't know, do we have all are working on the B2B side?
Yes.
Okay, so those we don't have option for upsell and cross sell. This is basically this comes under the product reference. Okay, so if we have a time in the last, then we will cover that this concept also for your understanding purpose. But for the project related, I don't think that is very important. Okay, so we have 1 hour remaining, so you can go for quickly 10-minute break, and after that we will start the classification system, and after that we will go for the smart edit. And in the last, like once the training is complete, if we have a time, so then definitely I will teach you some extra topic which might be not in your project but important for your future other project. Okay.
Sure.
When cockpit working is We don't have classification. Classification system you don't have. Okay, I'm just explaining to you. This comes under the product modeling only. Okay, what is the system? Okay. So normally this is the product, and these are the different columns for product. Columns is nothing, is attributes. In the real time we call attributes, and then table level we call the columns. So how to, like, basically when you are adding any column, so what is the way to add a column to any product? What is the way to add a column to any product, or basically add an attribute to particular row? Is basically this. If you are like under the unit, unit 2, unit 3, so definitely you need to create a separate column for this table, and you are going to add some data there, then it will add that columns. For that you need to stop the server, and then definitely you are going to do some changes, then build the code, update the system, and add some data there. This is the basic things we are going to do, and this thing we are going to do into the data modeling part. What is the next section for our how to add a new column to existing table? Okay, this is the traditional way to add this thing. Okay, so where those XML file are there, we have already shown you. Okay, I will show you later also when we are going to discuss more on the detail. So like this is the product table. So this code is one attribute, name is one attribute, unit is one attribute, similarly thumbnail, and these are the other attributes. Now you want to add more attributes. So in your custom item.xml, basically your custom extension item.xml, you need to add some extra column to this product or extra attribute to this product. Okay, now but this is a time-taking process, and you are going to add columns, and you basically and build the code, then basically entire testing you needed. But what if our requirement will be attribute at runtime? Okay, you are not going to stop the server, and not applicable for all products. Okay, now next thing is that this should not be applicable for all products. All products. Okay, so only which product I want to add, like I want to add extra column on this product, only for that product that column should be available. Otherwise the column should not be available to the extra product. But in the traditional way, if you have any product, you don't have option. I'm not showing only for the product, there's a lot of things that, okay, so you don't have option to skip the catalog version, picture, thumbnail, because these are the static column you have created there, and this should be present in all products, all rows. You cannot skip with this one. So how can you do that? For this we have one thing called the classification system.
How we can find which is static attribute?
Okay, whatever that in product. Okay, and normally go to your table structure or go to your back office or chassis here under the type. Okay, I will show you 2 to 3 ways. Okay, under type, and identifier is basically product. Okay, so start with products. This one is our one product. Now go to the explanatory presentation. Copy. Paste it. Now, these are the column which are the static column. Basically, like these columns are available with the product. Representing the qualifier is basically name. Type is basically which type of this column. Okay. So like this one, you can see these columns available here. Okay. So these are static column present with this one.
Suppose we want to write the impact, so all the static items should be must, right? To write the impacts to
No. Only those are must, which is optional is false.
optional is false.
Yeah, we are going to discuss this thing in item.xml. Optional is true means this is not a mandatory column.
Okay.
Okay, you can see optional is false for this one. Okay, this one is approval status. So optional is false means there should be some value for approval status when you are creating any product. Similarly, by default it will take, but there should be some value. Similarly, optional will false for some, like this one is for the catalog. Catalog must be there. Okay, you can bypass this, means you can be, that value will be null. Still the column will present, the value will be null, that is different thing. But column is still be present. This is for online offline data. The value is null, still the column present. Basically that extra spaces.
So whether optional is true or false, column should be there, value will be optional, right?
Yeah, optional true false only related to the values.
Okay.
You cannot bypass the value. Okay, value should not be null for that. Okay, any value should be. So now next our task is that what is the classification system here? Okay, classification system is basically kind of I am not saying like classification system kind of the replace, it can, we can't say the replacement, but yeah, it's an optional way to the category system. It's an optional way for the category system, classification system. Okay, so whatever we are going to create, like if we are going to create extra column for this, okay, it is not possible that if that column present in product table and you can bypass that column, it is not possible. Bypass column, I'm not saying the values here, it's not possible. So how it is possible? If some external column attach or detach on the basis of some values, that is possible. Okay, I can make a relation for this column, this entire row with some different table, then that is the possibility that it can use the extra column of that table. But other product which doesn't have relation with that, it cannot use that extra column which is provided by another table. ABC, some extra table is there. Okay, so in that case we can say the classification system. So classification system never replace the normal system like category system, because there should be some mandatory column, there should be some mandatory attributes. So we are just focusing what extra 1 or 2 or 3 something we can add there, and which is literally not related to the all type of product. Suppose size, okay, or basically color is never related to RAM. Okay, you cannot give the color, there's no use to give that, you just take the extra space for that. Okay, and sometimes some product is not related to size, there's no extra things to give extra size attribute for that. So in that case, what we can do that we need to create a category in such a way that when we add with that category, we are going to add extra column. Okay, for that we have literally 4 things. Classification class, this all comes under the classification system. Okay, classification attribute, category relation, and class attribute assignment. Okay, this classification class is stored into the catalog table. Okay, this classification class stored into the catalog table. Show you under the catalog table. Okay, you can see here the classification, power 2 classification. electronics classifications. Okay, so classifications also comes under the catalog only. In the different, like it is a different flow itself. Okay, different scenario, different table itself. Okay, but stored into the, sorry, different value itself, but stored into the catalog one. Now next thing is that classification attribute, and even the classification system also, under the classification system you will get two, like classification catalog version also. Okay, classification system also have a catalog, because since it's stored in the catalog table, so it has all the things related to the catalog table. So catalog table is catalog version table, so that is nothing, it's the classifications. Okay, version of classifications. Category relation means for which category you want to classify, or you want to add extra attribute. And classification assignment means just name of the time. Okay, here I'm saying classification class I have created 570. Okay, this is classification class. This is the toy details name I have given. Next classification attribute is toy type. Okay, now this classification attribute is related, it's basically category. When you are going to add in place of category, this classification attribute, this is going to show in the category table. So there it will add some extra column. Okay, this is the extra column by adding this classification. In a practical example, you will understand. Then category relation, where for which category you want to show that, for which category it is related. Next thing, classification assignment is basically, this is a relation between all these three. This is classification attribute, like class attribute, and the positionment where you are going to show. Position where you are going to show, like first tab I want to show, that is position here. Okay, then I'm adding the product. So just leave this product and just focus on this one. This is the impacts. I can import impacts from where? Into the HAC console, impacts import, and you can see that. Okay, don't focus on this. These are jargons and different. We will cover at the time of impacts. Okay, insert update, you can see that there's a so many things. Just import it. Okay, import, just leave it. Okay, and just catalog, and that toy details should be created, where we can see that I have created this for the electronics product catalog. Okay, so for electronics items, electronics product catalog is related to electronic side. It means the product related to electronic side, I can add those extra attributes. Let's add, take any product, NV3. Okay, properties tab is normally comes with all. Attribute, consider the first tab. This one consider the, like they have come sometime they can 0, 1, but normally the second tab will be consider the 1 tab. This is the common tab available with the all. The value are different for different tables. Okay, so here you cannot see anything related to the toy details here. Search for the toy details, you cannot find anything toy details, but go to the category system and add the toy detail, whatever I have added here. Here you can see the classification system, the classification attribute is toy type. If you are going to add classification attribute, is nothing, it's a category. Okay, it's a kind of category. Okay, so if you add this one, then the extra column with toy type will be populate. How you can going to change? Toy details. Okay, this under the electronics. Save it. This is the attribute now. Now here toy details is coming. Now one more thing is that how you understand that which is coming from the classification. This is externally they mentioned for that this attribute is coming from the classification system, not from the static one. Okay, not from the catalog, not from the category. Rather, it's a classification system, means this is a this attribute, this column is not from the basically your table side. This is coming from the classification. These are all also column from the coming from the classification, like viewfinder. You can see that classifications and everything. These are coming from the classifications. Okay, this is also coming from the technical details coming from the classifications. So it means these all classification are populating based on some category. Similarly, I have, you can see there's a lot of classification they have populated related to audio, related to the, now it depends upon that which category they have used and basically which classification system they have used. On the basis of that, they have populated these type of different values, different attributes. See, I have not shut down the system, rather I just added any extra category, and on the basis of that I have populated extra. Now you can add it. Okay, now you can add it. By default this is a localized one. Okay, but you can externally also, I have given the localized column where you can give that. Localize is true by default. If it's give the false, then there's no localization, where that category attribute assignment, for which category you are going to add this attribute. Okay, in your project it doesn't have, but it is important thing that you understand the classification system. It is kind of a category system only. The way to implement is that runtime, why the category system, like if you want to add any extra column, for that you need to do on the code basis. Okay, here you are adding data in some other table and attaching to the product. When product going to use that table, basically that use that value, automatically it will get populate that one. Clear?
Yeah. Deepak, can you give any real-time scenario use case?
Like here also you can see that there's real time, all those things that like here the color is populated here for electronics item, right? So color is might not be available for the all one. Here they have given the material related things. Okay, so sometimes some product doesn't have, like they doesn't need that attribute. Okay, like in the real time you can give for that this is electronics item, right?
So can we use this classification system for product specification to add product specification?
Yeah, if you add that particular category, basically attribute here, the classification attribute here, automatically that extra thing will populate here. Okay. In the category, automatically that related thing will populate here. Okay, similarly here you can see that like photo effect and out, photo effect in everything is maybe not applicable for all type of product. Okay, picture quality may be not applicable for all type of product. So this is a classic, like whatever that like processor, there is a no use to give the processor when you are using the iron. Okay, when you are purchasing iron, you are purchasing the mixer grinder, that is also electronic. This is no use to give the processor for that. Processor related to the like either the mobile or the laptop only. Okay. So that's why just like you're cutting all the extra things, so it will reduce the burden on DB.
Okay, this is how in the commerce website we'll see different types of specifications, right?
Yeah, this is also coming from some classification, like some categories, basically some classification attribute like the system requirement. So yeah, it is just like just cutting on that. Just only for the particular product only am adding. Okay. You are not going to add manually here. You are going to add again by the impacts only. How we are doing? I added manually here, but in the real time, you are doing by the impacts. Like you have created everything. Now, whatever the product you want, you either for the PK or for the code, you can add that. Okay.
Okay, got it.
And yeah, so all we have other things also we have in a product modeling. That is, product modeling is very large topic. Okay, but yeah, we have covered most of the topic from the product. If you have any question, you can ask. You can move to the other like topics there. Okay. One more thing here we can do. Okay. When you work on the real-time project, so you are not going to log in backups by admin every time. Okay. So how you are going to log in? By they have given differently your username and password, different username with different accesses for you. Okay. So if you are changing anything in back office for any table, not for the product, any table, cart order. So in administrative table, each table has changes column where it basically track the changes. What is the last value? What is the current value? And who had changed that? If you are doing by the impacts, it will not track. Okay, it will track from the back office perspective. Okay, so if you open the last changes for entering the any tables, so it is basically it's a change. It's not a like it's a modification type change, like it's added, removed, created like this. Who has changes that username? I have currently logged by the admin. So it means tomorrow you log in by your own name, so it will reflect your name here. So what you have changed here, what is timestamp, and this is the modify item. So if you open this one, then here it will show you what is the what I have changed, and sorry, not this one. This is change attribute, and what is the old value and what is the new value for that. Okay.
Can we revert those changes?
We can not you now you know that what changes you are doing. That you can delete that.
Okay, we need to do it manually.
Yeah, you can delete that. Yeah, it's just for tracking purpose, not a reverting and all. We don't have any option to revert it. Yeah, you can like just track that. Like tomorrow, if you are some problem is coming, then you can go and check that. Sometimes people are changing back from directly in the back office for their test related perspective. Okay, so for you can track here. For that you can track here. Okay, other than feed, sometimes people directly change for immediately. That sometimes like give like affecting your product or the production side. So you can track here. Okay.
Okay.
This is for all tables, not for the only product table, but you can see in our table under the cart, under the user, under the multimedia, under media. So any table you have same kind of things. Okay. Okay, like this I'm just showing you. This always available in administrative tab, only administrative tab last tab. You can see changes. Nothing changes is there, but when you change this anything, then it will reflect here. Okay. Suppose I am changing the catalog version to this one and saving it. So immediately that change you will see that it will reflect here. You can see immediately it is reflect. Okay. So this is for the tracking purpose for you. Now,
Deepak, I have one question.
Yeah.
I always get confused in product, means in project structure. Suppose I want to see where the product are present. Sometimes we can see out of the box thing in HS core. Suppose I want to see the cart information or some other like order information. How to check these things? Suppose I want to know the where the impexes are present, all impexes. It is present in one of the places or it is present in different places.
So normally, see, impexes normally present in your initial data extension. Okay. So I am not important. Okay. So if in your project, definitely one initial data is there. So some impexes are present in initial data extension. Sometimes impacts also present in core extension. Okay. And sometimes your impacts present in, suppose your project is working on a sprint to sprint. Okay. Sprint 2, sprint 3 like this. So definitely as per the sprint, you are checking some impacts to the production side. So those impexes are present in your sprint folder. That sprint folder might be into the initial data extension or in the core extension.
But what about out of the box?
Out of box, these whatever I'm saying, these are present in that apparel store. For apparel side, apparel store. For electronics side, electronics store. This is for apparel store out of box under the apparel store. For electronics, if I import then under the electronics store. Okay, so under the resources, under the again apparel store, you can import. This folder is responsible to contain all time impacts related to the apparel store data. Now tomorrow you are getting any related to the configuration of the solar. In that case, those impacts are present in either solar or solar facet section extension. Okay, it depends upon that what impacts or basically what impacts or what data you are searching here. So this is all related to your apparel store, basically apparel side, it's apparel product. Similarly, electronic side, similarly power tool sides. So for that, power tool store is there, and for that, electronic store is also there. So this out of box.
So it is based on the site, means apparel or electronics, right? So in
Yes.
this, all these things will be present, like orders, catalog, product.
Yeah, orders are not present because order you are not catalog you present. You can see that this product catalog is apparel product catalog is here. They have created by using this one. Okay, for E and D both is present, and after this this is again core data. Core data is important for you to up and running the site. Sample data for you for the placement, basically to enhance the site. Now, if you go into the product catalog, and you will find there is a product impact, so you will find all the product which is available here. You can see all the products available here for the apparel store. Similarly, if you go under that images, so it will contain all the images related to your product and how it is category, basically attached, that is product media, but the physical image is related here. Now it is also then how that category media impacts, how it is related to each other, how the product media impacts, then how the product is related to the media. This is how they are basically maintaining product prices. So it will contain all the prices, price row, product ID. Then similarly, product stock label, whatever the stock you are seeing here, you can see we are under the warehouses. So first they are creating the warehouses, then they are creating the stocks for a particular product.
What about cards?
Card is not present. Card is when you created any card, that is not present there. Okay, so card, when you are creating any card, so that is going to present your table. Okay, so this is the static data. Okay, so data which you have created at the time of initialization or update. So at the time site up and running, so this data is created. Now next time, whatever the modification you are doing in the front end, or basically creating card, creating order, that is going to store in that table. So card table is created from here, and how that card table is created, that is basically based on your core item.xml. So the structure of that table is based on the item.xml. Data is present in impacts. Okay, this is the structure of table. So now tomorrow we want to add anything in unit, anything in a card. So that is basically changing in that table, and whatever the table HSQL DB, Oracle DB you have created, the data is going to insert. This data is also going to insert, but this data is static. You have inserted at the initialization. Now whatever the dynamic data you are inserting, basically creating anything, that is again going to change into the your HSQL and the your DB, whatever DB you are using.
Okay, Deepak, thank you.
So now let's see one more thing about that. Just I will give the overview on the smart edit. Let's see, do you have any smart edit related thing? Anyhow, you are using the if you don't have content catalog. Okay, so normally when you see this site, normally home page, any page is there. Okay, so let's see, do we have anything? Yes, okay. No issue. Okay. Okay. This one, just see the relation here. The topmost thing for your site is site itself. Okay. Under the site, templates are present. By using those templates, you are going to create the pages. So basically, under site, you have multiple pages like home page, product page, cart page, checkout page, review page, order page, like order details page. Then you have a customer support page, basically help and segment. So in like that, you have multiple pages in your site. So how those pages are created? By using the templates. Okay. Now, previously we are using the GSP. Now you are using Spartacus. So definitely the page definition of the thing you are going to create by the Spartacus based on that. Okay. Spartacus. Okay. So those pages, under the pages we have a content slots. So content slot is nothing, it's the subdivision of pages. Okay, so one page might be 10 content slot, 5 content slot. Content slot is basically which basically contains some information. Okay, so content slot, if you have multiple content slot, so content slot have their name also. So content slot have, each content slot has their name, content slot name. After that, content slot is divided into the component. So component is the smallest piece of a particular page where you can edit, which you are going to edit. Okay, so indirectly you are going to, if you are going to edit any page, it means you are going to editing some component. Okay, and all these things are comes under the WCMS, basically web content management system. And how you are going to manage this? By using the smart edit. Smart edit is similar kind of tool like a product. So product is related to the product catalog. Smart edit is related to the content catalog. These everything comes under the content only, web content management system. Okay, so now hybrid content management, this is hybrid related things. Okay, normally some other sites use other content management system, so it depends upon the site to site which content system they are using. Okay, so this is comparison, but there's no use for you. Okay, like CMS pages, slots and component. Now this is the site. Okay, this is the entire site. Okay, so this is called home page. We are accessing here home page now. Okay, and now this might be the content slot. Of course, it has some name, so that is a content slot name. It's a content slot. Okay, now this content slot has multiple components. So this is one component, basically search component. This is a location component. This is a order list component. This is a cart related component. So one, and this is called logo component. So one page has multiple content slot and one content slot have multiple components, and component is the things which you are going to edit, add, delete, like this. Okay, how you are doing? By using the smart edit. Now I hope this is clear for you. Just the relation I'm just explaining to you.
So is it valid for Spartacus? All right.
Yes, that's the same configuration, because the pages you are going to use similar thing only. So component and everything you are going to, the way you are changing, you are using the Spartacus here only. Okay.
Yeah.
Now creating content clutter, that is not a use for you anyhow. Okay. Now I'm just showing you the smart edit if there's a reference with your project. The way to access the smart edit, localhost, whatever your port number, and after that smart edit. Okay, I think HTTPS. Okay, this is way to access the smart it. Okay, so now to access the smart it is enabled. This is basically add-on. What is the add-on that we are coming tomorrow? Will create a extension for you, and after that I will show you what is the add-on and extension. So why it is not? Yeah. Now we can log in by admin and Nimdra itself, because admin had all permissions. But it is giving bad credential. For this, we need to give the security. Okay, basically auth credential. Okay, so without that we cannot access the back smart it. Previously we can, but nowadays they have given the auth credential, and that is out of box available. So you can search like smart edit credential. You will find something like this. Okay, so you open can from the answer SAP or something like that, and whatever the credential you are getting, this one just copy paste. Basically it is giving credential that who can access, like admin can access, manager can access, like this one who can access this one, and just import that one. Okay, so import 3 no line dump that we are going to discuss in PEX later, and just go here and try to sign in again. Now you can see you are able to sign in. Okay, why V1? We're giving the V1 here. Next minute, how am I sharing? Content manager. Login by that, whether they can access or not. Creating content manager is quite similar to the creating product manager. There is some issue. This really should not come the issue. I will update that one. I think it needs server staff, then update and all. Okay. So we'll see that smart edit tomorrow. I think that some issue is coming. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is not installed properly. Smart edit. I will install again, and I will show you tomorrow. Okay. So it's because it's not working. So just I want to give overview of that smart edit. Okay. And once that is done, then we can move on the next part. Like tomorrow I will give like brief about the smart edit. After that we will create extensions, and creating extension, like yeah, creating extension, I can tell you how basically you are going to create the extension. Okay. And after that creating extension, we will move the data modeling, product modeling we have covered, then we move the impacts, flag research and services and data. Okay, how you are going to create the extension. The platform tab only, stop the server, okay, and run the and module gen. Module gen is basically module generation. Okay, you are creating module. So if you want to create one extension, that is and extension generation, ext gen. If you are giving the module, then module generation. Hit it. Okay, so once you create the module generation, it will ask that what you want to give the module name, what you want to give the module package name, and what on the basis of what you are going to create. Okay, so it is basically asking the basis of what accelerator order. These are the basically by using this template you are want to create a module. Okay, so some different extension will generate. So if you can see this is in the bracket, it means by default it's selected. If you will not select this one, by default that will do. Training is by default, name is they have given. If you are giving some different name, you can give, otherwise by default you will take the training. And after that you giving the package name. Package name is when if the package is created, what is the base name for that? It is not the exact package is there, like d.hybris. The package name will start d.hybris, and as per the extension it will add extra package name there. I will show you. D d.org.hybris I am giving, okay, or d.com.hybris, something like, okay. So now on the basis of these extensions, it is creating some or other extensions. Okay, on the basis of it is creating custom. So I want to add some custom thing in my local, so definitely I want to create some custom extension. So for that I use ant module gen, and this is creating, these extension are creating on the basis of that. So by using the accelerator code, that is giving the training code, because I have given the training name for module. By accelerator back office become training back office. Why accelerator facade is training facade. Why accelerator test training test. Similarly, training fulfillment process, training initial data. So this extension will be created. It will copy the file from there, and exact replica will be created for this. Exact replica will be created for these folders. Okay. Just copying one by one. It take like 1 minute maximum, and it will create it. Okay, it is created. Build failed. Why it is? Okay, build is failed is because this extension is there. Okay, let's delete. And similarly, you need to delete from the local extension. If you're deleting something there, extension name, delete from here also, or comment it. And I want to use training, so just d.org.in. Just wait for a minute, it will create it. Yeah, these are now key. So what are the steps they have mentioned here? So we need to follow similar thing. First thing is add your extension to your local extension.xml. Next, remove the following extension, because if you have already created training core extension, there is no use to take the Y-accelerator core, because training core is exact replica of Y-accelerator core. Similarly, training back office is exactly a replica of Y-accelerator back office. After that, stop the server, build it code, perform that build code, start the server, update the server. This thing you are going to do. So this step is already mentioned here, and they have created exact replica of this folder. So what we are going to do, we need to add this extension. Okay. So we doesn't need entire directory for this. Just replace with single comma, and we doesn't need directory, rather what are we have given here, given the name extension and name. So in place of directory we are giving name. So now it's ready. In the last, and paste it. Okay. Now comment out the XJO, whatever the extra extension again, Y-accelerator back office, Y-accelerator core, Y-accelerator cockpit, Y-accelerator facade, Y-accelerator storefront. You need to comment out this. Okay, and similarly other one is Y-accelerator order management. To comment out this. Okay, so this thing you need to complete. Now next thing is that I can import those folder, those extension to our local. How? Just import it, existing project into workspace. Okay, and I want to browse particular location, but there is no need to browse those things again. Only the custom under that. So this folder. Don't import the test. That is not important. Just finish it. So these extensions are created. Now you can change anything is these extensions. Similarly, if you want training course, you can say the starting is D or G training. After that, extension is core. Core, then dot action and all that is a different thing. So starting is D or G training. That is common, and core is common for core extension. Similarly, if you go on the facade extension, so D or G training is again common for facade. This is the facade and then cost. So this base package name we have given D or G training. Okay, and what is the use of this thing? We will discuss tomorrow. What is the use of different distinction and what the extension meaning and how can create. Now if you want to create your only one extension, okay, so aunt in place of that just create aunt ext gen. Okay, so now it will ask the what is the on the which basis you want to create. There's a lot of extension we have, on the basis of which extension you want to create. So in place of bunch of extension, it is going to be one extension under the custom folder. Oh, okay, so normally we create the YMT. What is that? By default YMT is selected. If you not select, by default YMT will be selected. The name you want to give, you can give the name like given again d dot. Now whatever that you want to give, d dot org dot. Okay, now it is created. It is saying that add this extension and remove. Just move to the next. This training extension. This is training module. Under that, lot of extension there. This is training extension. So whatever the new extension you are going to create, that will be always created custom and under the custom folder. This property has given under the platform extension. Under the bin platform, you have can see extension generation. Internally, aunt module gen is also calling the extension generation, but that will be the 7 times automatically. Under this, if you go on the project or properties, so here you can see which is by default selected they have given, which is by default selected they have given, and where it is created extension generation path, that is also given. Means whatever the new value is giving and whatever the default value is loading, that is coming from here. And if you tomorrow you want to create your custom extension in some different folder, so you can just copy this one, paste in local properties, change the path, so it will change the path. Clear?
Yes.
So this is how you can generate the extension, and after generating you can paste this, basically enter this extension in your local extension.xml, and then basically you will move for the next, basically update this, build the code and update the server. Okay, so this is for the today, and if you have any question you can ask, and we can let's see that smart edit and anything like customization tomorrow, like a data modeling part, and like first half we can see some part of the smart edit and some related to add-on and extension. Then second part, like after the 40 to 55 minutes, we will start the data modeling part. Okay.
Deepak, I have a question
Yeah.
related to prices. So product can have prices with different currencies, right? Like based on the base store.
Like I didn't get, like you saying product page, you have pages, right?
Okay, my question is, can a product have multiple prices with multiple currencies?
Product have multiple currency. No, product no. Price row has multiple currencies.
Yeah, prices. Sorry, price row. I was talking about price row.
Price rows, yeah, price row. One product have multiple price row, and those price row may be different currencies. Yeah.
Okay. Then how that conversion will happen? Because in the site we'll display only one currency, right?
Yeah, as I told you, the base thing is coming from your base store. So each website. Oh, it's loaded. Okay. So generally each site is attached to base store. So default currency or default language is coming from that base store only.
Okay.
Okay, so when you are accessing the site, so default language, default currency, how it is basically accessing, this is coming from the base store. Okay, so same site is giving different currency, different base language. If you are accessing from the different region, it depends upon the base store, which base store is attached to that site. Okay. So that is basically, and now the conversion is that no, basically the price row for different currency. So those price rows are not converted like if that is a pound, then automatically it will create dollar. No, that price row for different currency itself you are getting as a feed.
Okay.
Yeah, you will go, you will get those all price row, whatever the related price row like. That is a business task that they will convert and send the feed to you. Okay.
Okay. So can one one website can have multiple base stores, right?
Sometimes yes. Basically, when you go on the site, so sometimes yes, we have, but those you can see minimum things like you can change the currency in the site. No, but basically some site have where you have option to change the region. So on the basis of region, basically you are changing the base store. So on the basis of that, you are changing the currency and the basically language.
Okay. Okay.
So those language and everything that is coming from either the integration part or that language file, basically localization file is stored in your code base.
Okay. And can one catalog belong to multiple base stores? Is it valid?
No, catalog is not related to base store. Catalog is related to the site. Okay. So one site has one catalog.
Okay.
Okay, and then site is related to basically base store. Okay, catalog is not directly related to the base store. Catalog is related to site, and base store is also related to the site. So there is no directly relation between catalog and base store.
Okay.
Yeah, team, any more question?
Deepak, I had a question.
Yeah.
So you told about tables, right? While creating table, like table will have both static and non-static attributes, right? So while creating table, we make some attributes as static. So my question is like, can we make non-static attributes as static after creation of table?
No, actually, unlike this one when I've shown to you, this classification attribute, this is basically replacement of, you can say, kind of thing is similar to the category structure. Basically, you have attribute column is available in some different table, basically category table, and you are using in the product table. Okay. When I will teach you the data modeling part, there more concept will come is dynamic. Dynamic is a basically attribute or basically column which real time that does not exist into the table. You are just using that for your coding purpose. So you are not going to make this classification attribute is a permanent or basically permanent column of that table. It only attach. You cannot make. If you want to make as a permanent column or static column, then you need to define in proper file, basically XML file under the product table. Okay. Yeah.
And then vice versa is possible?
No, only the thing is that, yeah, so in that case, see, if you have already created a column, that is a task. Suppose product has a test item has already column and it has already a data you cannot delete. You cannot change anything. Okay, you cannot change that column type, you cannot change value, you cannot change static behavior, whatever the behavior it has, because only that, like you change, you can update. No, it will not done. Hybris will not allow like this. You need initialization for that, means entirely dropping off table.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot change like this. Yeah, I'm covering this topic in the in data modeling part.
Okay.
Yeah. Any more question related to the product modeling and anything which we have covered today? I think they are not. Yeah, team. So thank you for your time. Let's meet tomorrow for the next session.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.